British Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer is in Beijing on a landmark visit to China, the first by a UK Prime Minister in 8 years, as he seeks to reset relations with the world's second-largest economy and tackle one of Britain's toughest political challenges at home. Arriving with a large delegation of more than 50 British business leaders, Sir Keir stressed that the UK wants a more sophisticated relationship with China, one that goes beyond past tensions and focuses on practical cooperation. Speaking at the Great Hall of the People, he told Chinese President Xi Jinping that stronger ties could deliver economic benefits for people in Britain while helping the two nations address global challenges. President Xi acknowledged that relations between the UK and China had seen twists and turns in recent years that he said did not serve either country's interests. He urged continued dialogue and cooperation, suggesting that overcoming differences could stand the test of history. A key outcome of Starmer's visit is a new border security agreement aimed at disrupting the supply chains used by people smuggling gangs. Under the deal, British and Chinese authorities will share intelligence to identify and cut off routes used to transport Chinese-made small boat engines and parts that fuel illegal crossings of the English Channel. More than 60% of the engines used by smuggling gangs last year were found to be manufactured in China, and the joint effort is aimed at stopping boats before they ever reach criminal networks. Downing Street says the agreement will also include cooperation on stepping up the removal of people with no right to remain in the UK and tackling the manufacture and export of synthetic opioids. Sir Keir described the pact as a practical step to cut off the supply of boats at source and help restore control of the border, a key priority ahead of the next general election. The Prime Minister's trip comes amid rising domestic political pressures, including criticism from opposition parties who argue his approach to China is too accommodating and that re-engagement risks compromising on human rights and national security issues. Some Conservatives have also seized on Labour's handling of migration as a point of attack. But Sir Keir insists that constructive engagement with China is necessary, not only to boost trade and investment but also to address shared global issues like climate change and geopolitical instability. He has made clear that the UK will continue to stand firm on core values where it disagrees, even as it pursues cooperation where interests align. As the visit unfolds, Britain and China are seeking to move past years of frosty relations and build a partnership that reflects both diplomatic pragmatism and national interests. For Starmer, the challenge now is to balance these international ambitions with the political realities back home.